Hey everyone, welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now in this video, I'm going to discuss an update to the cast list for Scream 6. Now we have not one, but 2 cast members added to the roster. But surprisingly, they are not any of our 4 new survivors from the previous film Scream 5. In fact, they are completely new characters all together. Let's go. So Box Office Mojo has made a casting update to Scream 6. Now keep in mind that we cannot be 100% certain that these 2 newbies will actually make it into the movie. We will have to wait and see to know for sure. However, for now at least, they are listed here. So let's dive in and see who these potential newcomers are. So first up, we see the names of the 2 new actors. They are Jason Silva and Julia McQuayo. Now, before I get into the characters' names that they're set to play, let's look at Jason and Julia a little bit closer, because at first glance, I was not familiar with either of them by name. So I wanted to find out a little bit more of their background and what they've done previously to Scream. So let's first look at Julia McQuayo. Now, Julia has a huge following on TikTok. She's got nearly 700,000 followers. So she definitely has a large fan base already established to bring to the table. In addition to that, she's appeared in a lot of Mexican TV shows, starting back all the way back to 2007, really. But you can see here that she's got quite a resume for Mexico, TV shows in Mexico, and so she's definitely a star there. There's no doubt about it. So we may not be as familiar with her on as far as American projects or other countries because she hasn't done those, but she's a television star. So we'll see what she brings to the table for Scream 6, should she actually make the final cut, which we're hoping that she will. So she may not be, again, extremely well known outside of Mexico at the present time, but she definitely has some star power in her, obviously. And depending on the size of her role in the movie, this could be the catalyst for her to break into worldwide success. I mean, look what happened in Scream 1 with all the characters that were brought in that were relatively unknowns. I mean, Nev was on Party of 5, of course, Courtney, but like Skeet and Matthew and Jamie Kennedy. I mean, they were catalysts. It really launched their careers. So you just never know in these kind of movies with the broad appeal that a Scream film has, getting massive exposure. I mean, even we saw it in Scream 5 with Mason Gooding and Jasmine Savoy Brown. Same thing. Of course, they're in some other things too. But the point is, you can take someone that may not be a household name today and in the horror world, and you never know what they could be tomorrow. So that's what I love about the Scream films in particular, because they are such a magnet for talent that are both established and then those who are wanting to be into the business, and of course they all want to be there, but it's always a magnet for talent no matter what, or what level it is. All right, so that's a quick shot of Julia. There's really not a whole lot more to say that I could find. At least maybe you'll find some stuff that I didn't, but through my research, I did find these things out about her, and I think that sounds like she's got some potential. They're obviously seeing something in her. So next up, let's take a look now at Jason Silva. Now his resume is much smaller than Julia's. There's really, as best I can tell, there's really only one significant project that he's acted in, which is a current Netflix original series. Actually, it's in its 3rd season now. It's called Control Z, and it also is in Mexico, or at least it's in Spanish, voiceover. It's English voiceover, excuse me. But I don't know. We'll see. I haven't seen it, so I'm really curious now to watch it, because the premise sounds amazing anyway. I'd never heard of it before. When I looked into it, I said, oh, this sounds like it could be pretty cool. And then I see that there's 3 seasons, so it must be doing pretty good. So anyway, he's in the current season, the 3rd season, all episodes. He's in all 8 episodes of the 3rd season. So I'm really, really curious to maybe watch the show and see if I'm going to enjoy it or not. And if I am, then I may go ahead and watch all 3 seasons just to kind of get a little sneak peek on him. But maybe I'll wait until we get a little bit closer to being really confirmed that he's in the movie. But that's what we're seeing from him. There's not much more, again, to report on him. But that's who these 2 actors are. So in a nutshell, that's who Julia and Jason are. But the question now is, who are they going to play in Scream 6? Are we going to see them play characters that we know or familiar last names to the franchise? Well, for these 2, that will not be the case. So here we go. Let's pull it up. So Jason Silva is playing a character named Jackson Misen or Misen. I'm going to say Misen. And Julia McQuayo is playing a character, Jacqueline Mendoza. So both of those characters are new names for us in the Scream world. We don't know a Misen or a Mendoza. So who knows? We'll see what these roles are going to be. And that's the big question, right? Are these going to, I've been talking to you guys about the probability based on where the production offices are located that Scream 6 will be taking place on a college campus at McGill University in Montreal, which could be following the Scream 2 kind of template we saw what Wes Craven did in Scream 2 with going to college. I mean, these could be, if they do that, and I think they are going to do that at least to some degree. I don't know that it will be all of the movie will be based on the campus like Scream 2. However, I think there's going to be a significant portion of it that will be at the college campus as Tara, Chad, and Mindy are now moving on to college. But that aside for now, what I can picture both of these two people being college students. Like, they could be classmates. These could be Julia could be a roommate for Tara if they're in the dorm. They got a room they're sharing. I mean, I could see these being classmates there because they're in the same age group. If you look at the age range and just the age of these actors, they're younger actors. So they definitely would fit right into the age range of Tara, Chad, and Mindy. So I would not be surprised if both Jackson and Jacqueline are the character names. If Jackson and Jacqueline are going to be college kids, where on the campus with everybody. I think there's a good chance of that. Of course, I don't know that. We don't even, everything's for sure. It's all kind of undetermined, but based on just connecting some dots together, I think it's reasonable to say that there's a good chance there'll be kids there at the college campus that they'll be interacting with. Potentially new suspects and new killers. We'll see. But guys, listen, I just want to give you this quick update. That's really all I wanted to share with you. I thought it was worth bringing you guys attention for those who have not yet seen it. And again, a little bit of a grain of salt. We're going to have to wait and see how it all shakes down at the end. But at least for right now, we have some news to talk about. We have something to talk about with Scream 6 that's different, something new we haven't seen before. And it is the possible casting of Jason Silva and Julia McQuayo to play Jackson and Jacqueline respectively in Scream 6. So guys, I want to know now, what are your thoughts? What do you think about these 2 new actors being added to the cast list? Who do you think these new characters may be in the movie? What kind of role do you think they'll have? I want to hear your thoughts, opinions, theories, and your ideas. So start leaving your comments below right now so we can discuss it together. Well, that is it for this update, guys, but I'll be back soon with more Scream and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thank you for watching.